Throb. Stop making me throb. It's his big shaft, it's getting me all excited.
You must be the travellers who arrived with Piers. Is your name Felix, perchance?
That's Bob. Why did Craven nod? Your name's not Felix.
Piers? You mean Piers, the lost one? I have earned a title in my absence. Well, worry not. Piers is lost no more. I seek counsel with King Hydros. Has His Highness been told of my return? Word was sent, but I do not know if it has reached the king. What do you mean? Lord Conservato is meeting with His Highness as we speak.
Not Conservato. Great, those damn conservatives. Up to no good again. I don't know if they're up to no good. I don't know if they're the good or the bad people. I don't do politics.
What's wrong, Piers? You don't look pleased to hear that name. Craven, what do you think of what you have seen of Lemuria?
I'll buy it then. It's going to jump in the goo. Is it purple or is it blue? It's probably blue.
Whoa! It is a magnificent city. Or do you mean the castle? Both are magnificent. And you, Felix, do you agree?
Nah, it's shit.
Ah, yes, you marvel not at its present condition, but at the greater splendour of its past.
How can I do that? I haven't seen it in the past. 3 of you. Wait, does that mean... Here, let me have a look now. Oh yeah, I think I've already got the first one, so... I'll have to get around to the first one too. Hey, maybe I could do that. For, like, the next planned JRPG was supposed to be, Trials of Mana. But maybe Ni no Kuni. I don't know. Nah, that'll be spoilers for Zach. God, I've gotta be careful not to spoil for anyone. I'm not allowed to play any game who any viewer hasn't played. Let's see what we got.
What's going on here?
It is Nico. Nino Cunty. 85%, wait, what? That is a tasty deal, that is. And Sekai Project Publisher Sale, whatever that is. Oh, Neko Para. Ooh. And Wolfenstein franchise, and... Hello, it's me. Danka Muchly Craven. I'm looking forward to those, they looked cool. They've got... aren't those the ones with like a Ghibli art style? Studio Ghibli, maybe, if I remember right. Yes, Danka Muchly. Maybe one day I'll get around to all these games. God, that means I've got to not take a month and a half off streaming. Infernal has it. Does he play RPGs? Oh yeah, everything. Oh, new game on Steam. I'm going to add it to my wish list. How many games are on Steam now? I wonder if there's a count anywhere. Yes, Blau. Oh, they did do the animation. I thought it was just like inspired by it or something. That's cool. No wonder Reptiloid was interested. In ages past, Lemuria was a far lovelier, more grand and more lively city. His Highness the King tells of days gone by. How do you know? You haven't been here in a long time. Of a more brilliant Lemuria long before my birth. Over the countless years our people have lost vigour, enthusiasm, creativity. Spoonerism. Oh. I don't know what a spoonerism is, but that just makes me think of Spoony Bard from Final Fantasy IV. You Spoony Bard! but good. I'd rather have Blau than blessings, because blessings are bad. Because demons are better. Lemuria has fallen into slow collapse, a city that has lost its spark. Lemuria as you see it is only a shadow of the city of legend.
If only I had the chance to see the city in all its splendour, but how does Conservato figure in?
King Hydrus believes that our decay is related in some way to alchemy. Great.
Alchemy?
King Hydrus wants to find a way to stop the ruin of Lemuria. It's already happened, you can't stop what's happened.
If there were anything we could do to help stop it, we would. But the senators are unwilling to take action. They're stubborn and they fear any change.
Oh, it really is conservatives. Isn't that what conservatives are all about? They don't like change, they like conserving the old ways.
Senate? What is a Senate?
Reminds me of Star Wars Episode 1. The Imperial Senate, or whatever.
What's wrong with your face?
What the hell, hentai games? Why are they on your wish list and you're not getting them? You need hentai. Will you take the first letters of 2 words and syllables? Excuse me, but
Yum!
OU are not the first ones. It would be Blyu then. Blue instead of Blau. You've ruined it. Can't believe this. First letters of 2 words or syllables. It's very confusing. I like Drabu, dragon butt, or Kobu. The Senate is the group of elders who determine policy in Lemuria.
Lord Conservato holds the highest office in the Senate. The Senate usually opposes any new ideas or proposals introduced before it. Word of our arrival will never reach the king as long as Conservato has his ear.
Well, he's got another one, presumably.
And his conversations with the king are incredibly long. We have no choice but to wait patiently here.
It's alright, time doesn't matter to Lemurians.
Why don't we spend our time looking around Lemuria until then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Boing.
Fuck all over here. It's supposed to be about conserving stuff. Being fiscally responsible. Fiscally? I don't even know what that word means. All I know is fiscal year is a thing, and it's something to do with money.
All they want is something to make them more money. Some product. Well, fuck them.
I love doing the Betruga voice. Are you the travellers that came here with Piers? I guess. Oh, hi. Speedrun, I accidentally went to the right place first.
I'm sorry it has taken me so long to visit Uncle.
With a capital U, so that's his name.
Piers, you're alive! Yes, I've managed to survive against a great many trials.
Yeah, somehow. As the slowest character.
What a fascinating coincidence! We've stumbled across Piers's uncle's house.
Yeah, see, uncle isn't capitalised there. Great. Get me to test your games first. As in proofread.
I must thank you all for looking after my nephew.
Yeah, whatever.
This is Felix and Craven. They are my friends and have aided me tremendously.
Does Felix keep him in his pocket? Wait, what? Keep who? All these people blind? From what? As in, oh, like, they didn't see Piers until he came out. Yeah, it's in his interdimensional party bag. just like all good JRPGs. Didn't I make a pun about that in Virus Bloke too? Like, talking about putting my friends in my interdimensional pocket or something. I don't remember. Or in one of the Virus Bloke games, if not one of the main ones, one of the spin-offs, I don't remember. If my sister could only hear how timid young Piers has become a mighty warrior. Ah, he's all shy. No, he's not. He was looking for his mum. Where is my mother? We've been so busy since we arrived. No, we haven't. Just been chatting. That I haven't had a chance to see her. Asking if he came with Piersy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. It is weird how that works. Can't see the party members unless they come out. Just like how the houses are bigger on the inside, I guess pockets are too. Everything's a TARDIS in JRPGs. ... So that means she's dead. What's with all the bottles on the floor? Have you been drinking since she died? Now that I think about it, this place is a mess. What happened? Mother is always so neat. No, she hasn't fallen ill again, has she? There is still illness in Lemuria. Probably since it started falling to ruin. My mother was born with a weak heart. Piers, I'm sorry, your return comes too late. After the tidal wave washed you to sea, your mother suddenly fell ill. I guess her heart couldn't take it. The shock of losing you was too great for her poor heart. She held out hope for your safe return until the very end. Perhaps your mother gave herself up to ensure your survival. What? How does that work? You wouldn't survive unless your mother died. Does that not sound like your mother? Where is she now? Well, probably buried. She rests in the cemetery now. Check the headstones, you'll find her. If I keep this window open for so long, Piers' head will just spin off. Alcoholic? That is kind of an illness, I suppose, of the brain. Is she Padma? Oh, Padme. Is that... yeah, that was her name, wasn't it, from Star Wars? The whatever. Whatever lady. Now, holy shit. What should we do, Felix? Should we follow Piers? Nah. Give him his space. You're right, Piers probably needs some time alone right now. We'll go there anyway. Probably where we're supposed to go. Poor Piers being born in Lemuria and gifted with long life. Only to lose his father in his youth and his mother now. He faces many long years of loneliness. No, he's got friends to keep... wait! To keep him company. I ask that you leave Piers to his mourning for now. Well, yeah, that's what we said we were gonna do. Now he is struggling with the loss of his mother. He needs time. Well, time doesn't mean anything to Lemurians. You came to Lemuria to learn more of alchemy, did you not? I suspected as much. Piers was right to bring you here. Piers told me his secret, the mission he was given by His Highness the King. Even had the tidal wave not carried Piers off, he would have left us. Such was his fate. And the tidal wave was just helping him along a bit. You look confused. Piers told you about this, did he not? I don't know, he might have. That was like half a year ago. Dig her up, yeah. We do have Water of Life, and Jenna has Revive Magic. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Just like the old just use a phoenix down argument. Curious, I can't understand why you would do that. If Lord Conservato had not led the Senate to oppose him, he would have left sooner. I wonder what news Piers has brought with him. What news of the war?
Either way, I do know why he has brought you here. Felix, don't tell me he hasn't at least told you that much. I don't know, probably. Use alchemy to put his mum into a set. Excuse me? That's mighty unusual, that is. Incest was weird before. Now it's doll transformation as well. Doll soul transfer. I don't know, it's something weird, whatever it is. Did Piers tell you nothing before bringing you here to Lemuria? Unfortunately, I know little more than that. Nintendo. While Piers confronts his sorrow over the loss of his mother, you have some time. I shall write you a letter. Why not just tell me now? So that you can see Lumpa. Oh. Lumpy has locked himself in his tower and rarely comes out, but if I send him this, he'll see you. Cheers, mate. Whoop whoop. You wrote the letter already. Just take it there yourself, you lazy git. All I need is a bird to carry it to him in his tower. What is this creature? It's got a vagina between its eyes. I do vaguely remember that one, but I don't remember what it was from. There, you should be able to see him now. Bye then. Felix doesn't talk, just assume he said thanks. Now that Piers has returned, maybe he'll share his tales of the outside world with me. I've never been outside of Lemuria, I don't know what the rest of the world is like. If there weren't laws prohibiting us from leaving, I'd be gone in an instant. We'll just do it anyway. What are they going to do, arrest you when you're out in the real world? No, I don't think so. Buck, buck, buck. If it weren't for the people in the castle, the Lemurians would probably let themselves starve. Why is a chicken thinking that? Just chicken thoughts, I guess. Who the hell? Moo. Yeah, you too. The birds are so lazy that they make me look like a dynamo. And they live so long. Yum. Oh, Zach's done it. Zach don't slack, but Blaze do. And they live so long. Well, there's an item here, obviously. Oh look, it's a nut! A hard nut for Sheba. What does that do? Wait, who holds the waters of life? Probably Piers, I guess. I don't know why. Sheba should have it, she's the fast one. What does the hard nut do? Defense. I don't know. Who's got rubbish health? Sheba's got the worst health, but Jenna's got the worst defense. I think I'll have it. I think Felix can have it. He's the big tank man, whatever thing. Is this another item? No, just a waste of time is what it is. The nut should have been over here where some people might not think to go. Wiggle. Lash. 50 lashes. Is this the tower? This must be Lumpa's tower. What's down here then? Wow! Wow! Hello? You kids Piers' travelling companions? Hi. The door's broken, I'm afraid. But I opened up a window just above the door. Sorry about this, but you'll have to climb through here. Later. I want to see if there's any shops here first. so I can spend all this gosh darn cash I've got.
Oi mate, you got some cash for me?
He's still shaking his head. We're the only children in Lemuria. I often wish there were other children to play with. It has been many, many years since a new child was born in Lemuria. Lemurians love children, but they only remain children for such a short time. What? I thought you aged slowly here, or not at all. House of the Senate, my head is behind the post. Well done. Get me to test your game first.
Who the wise from beyond the sea of time who returned with Piers?
Now this time it makes sense at least because he's not with us. Coffin dance? What's that? Is that a thing? Do you stomp on the ground and say wake up, wake up?
What can you uncivilized louts hope to bring to Lemuria?
Oh, fuck off then.
Come what may, I cannot approve of anyone setting alchemy loose on the world.
Yeah, we agree there at least. God, gathering of old.
Long ago, the power of alchemy was abused in ways that might bring about the end of the world. Because it was sealed away, the king claims, the world has begun to wither and decay.
Probably.
Has Lemuria fallen into decay, I ask you? Nay. Only by casting aside alchemy has the world been saved from itself. And now rumours abound of a group of fools who are actually attempting to restore alchemy.
Isn't that us? Yeah, I think Isaac's team was trying to stop it and we're trying to do it.
It's only because alchemy was sealed away that the world has enjoyed this lasting peace.
Yeah, but Lemuria's getting a bit fucked here, isn't it? So I don't know who to believe or trust.
Do you seek to know more about the drafts? I don't know, that provide us with such longevity?
I've got this problem in Nethergate as well. Drafts or droughts. I keep saying droughts, but I think it's draft. Put it in the Discord. What did you do? The coffin dance. That's some... Oh wait, is it the thing where they're carrying the coffin and there's like the music playing or whatever? There was a meme, wasn't it? I'll have to have a look afterwards anyway. Yeah, I want to know.
Once, Lemurians bowled special drafts to leave here and travel through Wayard.
Yeah, okay, I vaguely remember it.
A man named Babby stole the remainder of our precious draft and fled Lemuria.
Oh yeah. Wasn't there like talk about how Babby's been around a weirdly long time or something? I guess that might explain it. Sorry I got in the way. I'm not sorry actually. Fuck 'em. And their stupid fun. I guess I'll leave Piers. Leave him to it. He can have a bit of a whinge on his own. God. Hoof. What's the point of having a tower if half the floors are empty? What the? Hello? Is that a door? What the? Huh? Oh, those are doors.
Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone could travel so far across the world in this age.
Everyone's out. Look at all these voices I have to do.
Say, Piers isn't with you. Why not?
His mother passed away. He's gone to visit her grave.
Of course, his mother. He loved her dearly. Terrible loss. It must be hard on him. Well, Piers may not be here, but we still have much to discuss. If Piers brought you, you must be working to break the seal on alchemy, right?
I guess so.
Ah, Piers has done quite well in finding you.
Didn't we find him? In Kibombo or something? Realise he's not here. Yeah. No, he's just still in my pocket probably. Perfect stealth.
What mission could the good King Hydros have assigned to Piers? What, Piers has told you nothing of his mission? Really? So you actually have nothing at all to do with alchemy?
I thought we were trying to do it though. Our parents were kidnapped by the Fire Clan far to the north. We're only firing the lighthouse beacons to gain their freedom.
King Hydra's told me that Venus and Mercury have been ignited once again. Was that your doing?
Maybe? I don't know, I thought Satyrus and Monardi did it.
I'm afraid I know nothing of any Northern Fire Clan. But that doesn't explain you, sir. You're clearly not related to these two. What are your goals?
What do you mean clearly? How can you tell? How can you tell he's not their grandpa?
Yum.
There's probably like 3 hydrates left in this here butthole.
What are your goals?
Craven joined us on this quest on behalf of Lord Babby of Tolby.
Babby?
Yeah, he's young.
I only know of one man named Babby, but it couldn't. Master Lunpa, the Babby we speak of is the same man you knew long ago. Oh, so he's still out there, living in the outside world. Well, that might not be the most accurate way of putting it. Most accurate? My, you certainly have an odd way of turning a phrase.
Yeah, Craven, God. Speaking in riddles.
He was living, yes, until recently, that is.
Or did he die? I don't remember.
So Babby passed away, but only recently, you say. When he finally ran out of the mystic draughts, his spirit began to wane. Then I no longer know anyone in the world outside.
Until we go back out, anyway. But aren't you Lumpa, the righteous thief? Why is there a thief in Lemuria? The most holy of places.
I was called that once, long, long ago. Why do you ask?
I'll bet there's at least one person in the outside world whom you still know.
Who would that be?
There's a town called Lunpa in northern Angara. A man named Donpa lives there. All these silly names.
I settled that village, and Donpa, he is my son. Now your grandson, Dodonpa, rules over your village.
So they just keep adding more Do to the start of their names, so his great-great-great-great-grandson would be Dodododonpa. Sounds like an anime name, like Do-Ra-Ra-Ra.
Rules? Rules is an ill-sounding word.
But it's an accurate one, Lumpa. Dodonpa is an evil thief who has caused much trouble in Angara.
What has become of my son? How could he permit such a thing to happen? Master Lunpa, don't you have any idea how old Donpa is? He is as I am, an old man. He may be older even than I.
If this news outrages you, why don't you go and set Dodonpa straight?
Because it's illegal to leave.
If only I could.
Is this the only reason we're here, to bring news of the outside world? No, I hope not anyway. Otherwise what a waste of time fighting Poseidon was.
Yes, I'm sorry we were sidetracked. We have much more to discuss. But before we begin, there is one thing I must say. You don't mind, do you, Felix?
Oh, okay, well you've said your one thing now. Wasted your opportunity. Yes, I do mind.
Clearly your judgment on this matter is fogged, Felix. I must speak.
Why do you give me the option then?
I have discussed this with none but Felix, but I have my own reasons for this quest.
I wonder what speedrunning this game would be like, because there's all these yes and no options. But I would assume some responses to the yes and no must result in, like, shorter dialogue boxes, so they probably have to go through and test each one to find out how long each response is, to choose the shortest ones.
What do you mean?
Only that I have my own reasons for wanting to see the beacons lit again.
Why are you telling us all of this now?
Because I feel this quest is deeply linked to Lemuria. I thought it odd that Lord Babby should order me to research alchemy.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this what you promised to tell us once we reached Lemuria?
Yes, may I continue?
No.
Long ago, before alchemy's power was sealed, there were many civilizations as advanced and cultivated as Lemuria. At the moment that alchemy was sealed away, most of those civilizations began to wane.
They like that word today.
Until eventually they vanished. I have formed certain theories now suggesting that this may be related to the seal on alchemy.
I guess it is after all.
Let me get
this straight. You felt you couldn't tell us this until we were in Lemuria?
And you only wanted to come to Lemuria to test your theories and see if they were true?
But even if everything you said is true, what does it all mean? I don't know. Cryptic bullshit.
If your theories are correct, the world itself will wane and vanish, won't it, Craven? Piers never spoke of this to you, did he? If you came to this theory on your own, you're indeed a wise scholar.
Hopefully not of the first sin.
We would do well to trust you. What do you mean? King Hydrus and I, as well as some others in Lemuria, hold the same beliefs as you do, Craven.
There you go, there's people on your side.
You do? Civilizations thrive by building upon the knowledge of the past. Knowledge gained in one generation should be taken even further by the next. Thus, knowledge and learning continue to grow. This is the natural course of civilization. But where is the world today?
Well, we're on it right now. Probably in space somewhere.
The great civilizations of old have all withered and vanished. We're all isolated and alone.
Yeah, probably because you're in the middle of stupid washing machine land. No one wants to come here.
You have encountered many cultures in your travels.
Young Hollow. Oh yeah, is that what the tree man says?
Young Hollow?
In his weird voice. What a cootie. Vixie. The Vixen. Wait, artist Nyalis, but the tail isn't done by Nyalis. Who did the tail, eh? We don't get that info, it's a mystery.
You have encountered many cultures in your travels. Are any of them capable of building the great sanctums and lighthouses you have seen?
I guess I never thought of that, who built those. I'm thinking about the Roman Empire. This guy. There is a guy named Conservato, that sounds like a Roman name. Maybe. Just like Titus Miletus. They've always got the us on the end, but Conservato doesn't, so I don't know. Actually, Conservato makes me think of Blasphemous, if anything. I've got to get around to Blasphemous too. Thanks, Infernal. You're not here. Though.
No, they are not, but this is not the only sign of decay you have theorized. I think it best that you hear the rest directly from His Majesty, King Hydrus.
Yeah, about that. We can't go see him.
Yes, Craven, we shall go to visit the King. Oh, but King Hydrus is in council with Lord Conservato. We might not be allowed in. Grump. Conservato, that fool. He refuses to acknowledge what he can see with his own eyes.
Yeah. Sounds like real life.
I will meet with the King and press our evidence upon Conservato. Come with me. Gah, stupid door. Ha-ah!
Kamehameha.
Pa, at last you're open.
You couldn't have done that earlier.
To the king's chambers.
Oh shit, he means business.
Lumper ought to be as old as Lord Babby was, but he has so much energy.
He's got a fire in him. You should probably put that out. It's going to melt his insides.
I do wish I could have heard more about Lord Babby, though.
I'll just ask him later.
But come, Felix, to the king's palace we go.
For more talking. People are so wordy in this game. That's probably one thing I don't like about these games. Like, it's like a Monstrum Nox situation. They talk so damn much. But whatever, I guess. Just JRPGs for you, but it feels like this one even more so than most. If you seek the counsel of His Highness the King, follow this passage to the doors at the end. Oh, I've gone off track. Got to explore and loot the palace. This is very Palestinian music. As in palacey. Alchemy and Ancient Civilization Part 1. Oh no! Through the use of alchemy, civilization undergoes great growth and improvement. Oh, okay. It's like the library in Virus Bloke 2, but smaller.
King Hydrus is the wisest of all the Lemurian kings, but I understand why Conservator and his senate oppose the king's plans.
I don't. Excuse me? You still need the before real life, otherwise it doesn't have the right syllables. Is this real life? And avalanche also isn't the right syllable, so I guess it doesn't work anyway, but good enough. It's like the first hour of every Nep game we fight 2 doggoos and have just text. With only a core of it voiced. I hate that. When there's so much dialogue and they only voice a little bit of it. I guess that's why I hate Neptunia games. They don't talk enough. I need more of those annoying anime girl noises in my ears. In my ass. What? What's with all these bathrobes? Where are the baths? No one has a bath here. I like Lemuria.
Stop.
It's a statue of a naked person. You're in the wall, mate.
He is still in chambers with Lord Conservator. Why is he granting them entrance?
He's not yet. Roof. Senate holds King Hydrus in poor regard because he favours Lumper's wisdom over their own. Lumpy wisdom. Water everywhere, yeah. They could do it in the river or something.
You are Lord Felix, correct?
No, I'm just Felix, I'm not a lord.
Then you have no business here. His Majesty is involved in a most important meeting right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, I became a lord. Cheers, mate. Whoa! Look at him!
It would seem the warriors of which you spoke have arrived. So it would, Your Highness. I shall call them to us immediately.
You don't need to, we're coming. Oh, Piers is here.
There's no need, Lumper. Let us go to them.
Don't inconvenience yourself, Your Majesty.
Hydrus, would you see me dishonoured thus? They ought to present themselves to us.
I do not go to present myself to them, Conservato. I am merely going to where they are. I have something that I wish to show everyone.
Regardless of your reasons, sire, I will not go to them.
God, whatever.
Do as you will, Conservato. However, we shall go.
Ah, I get it. Lazy.
I heard of your arrival. It is quite remarkable that you were able to reach Lemuria.
You're telling me.
Welcome.
Allow me to introduce my companions. This is Sheba, Jenna, Felix, and Craven.
Craven is the one who told me of the outside world's civilizations, of their condition. Oh, Craven, Lunpa describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research impressed us.
Doing that voice makes my mouth not open much so VTuber doesn't do its thing. As in the real me.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Wait, that was the wrong voice, whatever. Craven got younger. Just fatter.
Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path to destruction.
And who has decided this? You, Hydrus?
Oh, shut up. If you're gonna stay back there, stay out of the conversation.
Some civilizations have vanished, surely, but that is the way of the outside world. Look around you, Lemuria remains unchanged.
Right. I think you need new glasses, mate.
Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now, but that could wait. My most trusted scholars have reached this conclusion after extensive research. I sent peers to confirm this for me.
So you admit, Hydrus, you violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave.
Oh, what? Did he cause it?
As your chance to send peers away despite our commands.
You're incorrect. The tidal wave carried me away by chance alone. IGN reviewed. Oh, this. Wait, yeah, wasn't that a thing they did at some point? Reviewed something based on the water. Or something. Like they made a comment about that. Probably Wind Waker, which I would agree with. There is too much water, but I'm curious what they did in the HD one. Apparently they made the sailing not quite as tedious. Luckily you don't have to worry about that in the playthrough coming up after Nethergate, because I cut out a lot of the sailing. Eventually, after I found everything anyway.
Conservator, you must know that the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to sea if he knew that this would have happened. What was it that you intended to have peers confirm?
Biddly-dip? What the fuck? A crusty JPEG. Looks like mould on the floor.
This map shows the ancient world, where when Lemuria still traded with people on the many continents.
Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Oh. I don't remember it being a Pokemon-y thing. Why would that be too much water? What's wrong with it? I don't know, I guess they really hate surf.
It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly.
Don't you mean shone? Oh wait, that's him.
It was a great age, a time when the world shone brightly, like a golden sun.
And this is the map Lunpa had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago. I used this map to sail around the world, it's quite accurate.
Don't fall in, Craven.
Incredible. You understand, Craven?
What do you understand?
Not the last great Pokemon game. The last good one, excuse me? Arceus looked fun. So does the Violet whatever thing. Just looks awful in performance. I don't know, maybe it doesn't look fun actually. There's a lot of open nothing as far as I've seen. Wrong game. A lot of water roots and a lot of water Pokemon now. I guess I can see that being a bit lame, probably. I want fire Pokemon, as in Charizard's fat ass.
Well, unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age.
That's insane.
It is not insane, it's true.
Yeah, I know, it's just a figure of speech.
Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at these two maps side by side.
Can't, there's only space for one at a time. That's not side by side, that's flickering back and forth noisily. They said Golden Sun, oh. Wait, they did? Oh, Gold... Oh yeah, Golden Age. Something like that. Golden Sun 2, Golden Age.
There's no mistaking it. The continents on Lompa's map are clearly smaller. Stop this noise now.
Lies, nothing but lies. What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people?
You know well that I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conservato.
And who do you expect will believe such nonsense?
Thank Fluff.
If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemurian map has to be accurate to this day? Tell me, Piers, you were able to investigate this matter, were you not?
There's no point asking him. Conservato's just going to think he's lying as well. Thanks to Felix and my companions, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea.
And what did you find?
I found in truth that Lompa's map is the more accurate of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now than it appears on Lompa's map. It's dying.
What are you saying?
Time itself has stopped.
What?
Think of Weyard as a living, breathing being possessing its own life force.
The planet is alive, it's like that level in Unreal 2.
The four elements are the nourishment needed to sustain this being.
Well, it's got two of them, so make do.
Graydon, this is exactly what King Hydrus himself has said to me. Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from its nourishment. It has gone into a state akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Weyard prolongs its life. Yet when hibernating, the being has only stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it.
What? God, what a load of nonsense. Knob sauce.
When a bear sleeps through the winter, it needs only wait... Wrong voice. When a bear sleeps through winter, it needs only wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish its weakened body again.
But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die.
Weyard is wasting away, its continent shrinking because its spring has never come.
Hydrus, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive.
The planet's dying, Cloud. Tell me, Conservator, why do you think Poseidon has returned?
He hasn't, he's dead now. Thanks to me.
Do you have the answer, Hydrus?
The elemental lighthouses. Felix and his companions have lit the beacons on both Mercury and Venus Lighthouse.
What? Have you any idea what will happen if you set that evil loose upon the world again?
Yeah. You'll be pissed off. Good enough for me.
You know that it could bring about the destruction of the world, and yet you did it anyway?
Sure, it was fun, why not?
My lord, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining beacons.
I do indeed, Conservato, and I also fear the possibility that alchemy will destroy the world. But I cannot stand by knowing as I do that the world will wither and die if we do not act.
We're gonna die either way. At least one way is less certain death.